Okay, so what could a homeless philosopher from ancient Greece possibly have in common with a $100 million podcast deal? And for that matter, the future of AI? Well, the answer is this timeless and honestly incredibly valuable human quest, the search for what's real. So, yeah, let's get into it.
Stand out of my sun. It is, without a doubt, one of the most defiant, powerful, and, let's be honest, kind of baffling lines in all of philosophy. And to really get why, you just have to picture this. It was spoken by a man with literally nothing to the most powerful man on the entire planet. So what is the connection? What's the invisible thread tying this ancient showdown to the, super high-stakes world of modern media? Well, as we're about to find out, the answer is pretty much everything.
Okay, so to really get a handle on our modern obsession with authenticity, we have to go way, way back. Back to the beginning, to this legendary showdown between a king who had conquered the entire world and a man who had conquered himself. So, let's talk about this guy, Diogenes. Who was he? Well, he was the original cynic, but, and this is key, not cynical like we mean it today. For him, it was all about rejecting, everything society said was important. Wealth, power, status, even basic table manners. He literally lived in a giant ceramic tub in the middle of a marketplace. And he believed that real freedom, true freedom, came from living a completely natural life. His protests against all that superficial stuff, they were pretty extreme. For him, it wasn't about being crude. It was performance art, all designed to show everyone else how absurd their social rules were. His entire life was just this one long act of radical, painful honesty. Okay, so picture this scene. You've got Alexander the Great. He's maybe 20 years old, but he's already a living legend, the most powerful man in the known world. He hears these stories about this, crazy philosopher living in a tub. So, surrounded by all his generals and soldiers, he decides to go meet him. And this is the moment, the big confrontation. Alexander, in this huge display of power and, generosity, says, "Ask for anything you want. I'll give it to you. Riches, palace, you name it." And Diogenes, he doesn't even move. He's just lying there and he looks up and just asks the most powerful man on earth to please move. "You're blocking my sun." Can you imagine? It was this complete, total rejection of everything Alexander represented. Power, wealth, status, all for something so simple, so real, the feeling of the sun on his skin. So, of course, Alexander's men, they all start laughing. They think it's a joke. But Alexander, he was floored. He wasn't angry. He was actually impressed. He admired, and this is a quote, the haughtiness and grandeur of the man who had nothing but scorn for him. I mean,